This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last year's national champions, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Longhorns will kick this away to start us off. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Getting some blocks. Could he make it? All the way for a touchdown.
You know, teams can go years without an opening kickoff return for a touchdown. It's very rare to start a game, but also the kind of start you dream about, especially when you can do it in front of this home crowd.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. After the handoff. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And the ball spotted at the 17. Would have been better off just taking a knee. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss. 2nd down and 15. Breaks free. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 31. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Got the first down and still motoring. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
You talk about a headache for a defensive coordinator. You got to plan around that kind of speed and discipline and elusiveness from a quarterback like this. Man, it creates nightmares that this defensive coordinator, I'm sure, dealt with.
Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks an open space. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 on the first down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The Volunteers will have 1st and 10 here. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. The Vols are in the red zone. Looking to pass this time. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
As a design quarterback keeper. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. Less than a yard to go here on 4th down. The offense is going to go for it. He keeps it on a design run. The Volunteers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. No huddle now for the offense. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Touchdown, Vols. That's how you finish a play. Now the important point after it's out. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the single back takes the handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? They'll run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run in the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
Boy, just a beautiful hole here opened up by this offensive line. And, Chris, the more I watch this Texas running back, the more I'm starting to really appreciate things like his vision and instincts as a ball carrier. You know he's got that combination of power and speed. But you start to watch him run this football, you can see why defensive coordinators around the country are very nervous when they have to go up against him.
Longhorns keep the football on the move. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Just trying to get rid of it. He'll just throw that one away to avoid the way of a sack.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
2nd down after the incompletion. Wants to throw it. Bringing pressure. And the senior quarterback off target there. Behind him. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Longhorns will line up to kick it away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. A low line drive, ugly punt. And the coverage seam downs the ball right there. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The Longhorns come up to the line in a hurry-up. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense comes up on first down with new life thanks to that holding penalty on third down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. As the first down is still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. There's contact on the throw. What a catch! Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see. You're trying to creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The gain makes it second and medium. QB keeper all the way. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
What a weapon this quarterback is. He can throw the football. We know he can run. But with this kind of speed, he doesn't just take off. He can pick up big chunks of yards like this here.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Hand off to the right side. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Off the RPO. The quarterback looks to his right. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. We're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Goes out of bounds. They'll spot the ball at the 39. Good starting field position. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A gain makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. The ball is picked up enough to get a first down there.
We got a short pickup here, but just what they needed. So keep the drive moving, and you know what it's going to do? Plant a seed on this defense. Anytime they run that option, beware the quarterback.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. And the Volunteers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Second down play coming up. Job of the defense pushing him back on 1st down. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Man, put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver. So it's the instincts, and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. It's 3rd down for the offense.
Let's go.
Design quarterback run. They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37. And the Vols starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. The pocket breaking down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Vols.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Longhorns will line up to punt it away. This one will be fair caught. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Catch made, a lot of space now. We finally make this stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Volunteers will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Offense takes the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And this pass is on target, caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. They can't stop him. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
Now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Touchdown, Texas. Great connection there for 6 points.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. We're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. The quarterback making some changes at the line. He's running out of time here. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught. Did he get a foot in it? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Breaks in open space. He's got the first and still going. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Volunteers. Way too much speed in that play.
Well, this offense did everything right in that 1st half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the 2nd half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
So the running play stopped on 1st down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Caught! He's wide open. Look out!
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And here's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. He finds some space. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Now it's 2nd down here. on a design run. Breaks into the clear.
Force out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
The Longhorns will line up here on first down and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. You got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. Caught by the receiver. Touchdown, Longhorns. A great catch and run for 6. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Finds room for the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 38, another first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And the completion made. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The shotgun handoff here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. The ball is hustled to the line to run the hurry up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And, in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. QB keeper all the way. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looks right for a quick completion. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Runs through the defender. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry up. He's got room to run. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, he's throwing for it. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs during the late stages of this game.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this, but they just couldn't come up with the execution.
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. The shotgun running play call. He's past the marker and still going. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. He gets loose. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The back's got it. Breaks free. First down, looking for more now. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Texas.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. He breaks free. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. The Vols will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. It's a shotgun run call. Good enough for first down yardage. An inside give now from the shotgun. They've got him down out near the 40.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
And the quarterback keeps it here. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
He keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. And we got a new set of downs.
And the Volunteers are looking to keep this drive going. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Powering through a tackle. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. And the Vols line up on 1st and 10 now. QB decides to keep it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, you and I love this guy's ability to run the football, especially in the option game. But why take an unnecessary hit here? A chance to step out of bounds and avoid the hit? You got to do it.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Quick pass, the catch is made. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Design quarterback run. The Volunteers pick up 1st down yards to keep the drive going. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. We'll try to run it with the option. The ball is loose in the backfield. Scooped up for the defense. Bursts into space. Now the 40. He's past the 30. At the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. All the way back for a scoop and score. This place going crazy.
Boy, this linebacker's showing you he's got some serious speed. I mean, he's been pounding people play after play against the run. This time the ball is on the ground. I just thought he might pick it up. He shows us what kind of speed he has. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
Now the try for 2. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.